everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another edition of Tombstone Tourist Reading the Stones. I am at Cypress Lawn Memorial Park in Colma, California, and we're going to start off this little vlog with a visit to a very special grave of a well-known athlete, a baseball player. Let's get on over there and I'll show you who it is. This is the final resting place of Willie McCovey. He played for the San Francisco Giants. He was born on January 10th, 1938. He died on October 31st, 2018. He was born in Mobile, Alabama, died in Palo Alto, California. As you can see, this stone is very, very interesting. There's his name, his nickname in gold. There's a number. Let's read his little information here. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame in 1986. He was a 1959 National League Rookie of the Year, 354 batting average, 13 home runs, 38 RBIs. A 1969 National League MVP, 320 batting average, 45 home runs, 126 RBIs. Six-time All-Star, played in the Major League Baseball for 4 decades. A gentle giant and a humble man. And down below in gold is his last name. This is a beautiful stone. And people have placed flowers, flags. Some even put Valentine's Day balloons over here and flowers. There's an old hat. San Francisco Giants hat, some baseballs, little figurines there. Well, back, there's just like some old, there's just some old vases, nothing on the back of the stone, but very, very unique stone, beautiful, stands out among the rest of these in here. It's a beautiful stone. Baseball legend Willie McCovey. Back in the heydays picture. This is an interesting one right here. A loving memory. Dykeman Valentine, printer, miner, mariner, friend, 1830 to 1919. Interesting. This one hidden back in here. Albert Bonheim and family. Capitalist, merchant, and philanthropist. He passed away in San Francisco. 1916. December 24th, 1916. This thing is hidden back here behind some trees. They got a big old lock on it. Albert is right there on the right, in the middle here. No visitors in here for quite some time. Looks like he will be remembered best for the many young men and women he had assisted to college by means of the Bonheim Memorial Fund at the University of California and other endowment funds at the University of California and Stanford. About 30 students being assisted annually. Mr. Bonheim was founder and first president of the Sacramento Valley Bank and Trust Company. Although he resigned the presidency, he also was president of the Country Banker Syndicate, which took part in the pending reorganization of Northern Electric Railway. Huh. Interesting. This is an interesting pyramid-looking one. Hugh Wittel. He's got some inscriptions on the sides of this pyramid-looking monument that he has. Interesting here. Let's see here. Let me try to read this. In the 5 divisions of the world I've been, the cities of Peking, Constantinople I have seen. On the first railway I rode before others were made. Saw the first telegraph operate, so useful to trade. In the first steamship the Atlantic I crossed. Suffered 6 shipwrecks where lives were lost. In the first steamer to California I did sail, and went to China by the first Pacific mail. After many endeavors my affairs to fix, a short time I'll occupy less than 2 by 6. Interesting. Beautiful monument. On the other side of this, it's inscribed, all you that chance this grave to see, if you read English, may learn from me. I traveled, read, and studied mankind to know what most interests in them here below. The present or the future state and love of power, envy, fear, love, or hate occupied each wakeful hour. All would teach, but few would understand. The greater part know little of either God or man. Love one another, very good maxim, all agree. Learn labor, wait, if you would, succeed. Interesting. We got Thomas Oliver Larkin. This is beautiful. U.S. diplomat, first and only United States consul to California, serving from 1844 to 1846. Interesting. And the little inscription down here on the deal says, Thomas Oliver Larkin, born Charlestown, Massachusetts, September 16th, 1802, died San Francisco, California, October 27th, 1858. 1802 to 1858, first and only U.S. consul to California, 1844 to 46, Monterey. Interesting. We got like a little picture of him here on it. This beautiful, beautiful top part. This one hidden back here is Andrew Hammond, president of the Great Hammond Lumber Company of San Francisco. Is widely known for one of the most prominent businessmen as well as influential residents of this city. A Montana pioneer and the builder of several railroads. Here we go. Andrew Hammond. As you can see, this thing is just friggin' awesome. Dark in here though, but see. Man, oh man. No one's been in here for quite a minute. There's a little lock on it. That's crazy. I know I'm not just doing only gravestones. I'm doing a little bit of everything here, but this place has just got so much cool stuff in it. I just can't help myself, you know, some of these interesting crypts and mausoleums here too. So I'm trying to read those as best I can for you guys and maybe get some background on some of these people. Cemetery is full of a lot of interesting people. This is an interesting stone. Henry Sylvester. He is a retired merchant on the 1880 census. Oh, okay. Well, that's about what I found on him. And we got different family members, but they got the little, this little likeness on the stone. Interesting. 1835. to 1895, and then his spouse, or it says mother, it says father and mother, 1845 to 1925. Interesting. Let's see here, is that his spouse Helena? Yeah, spouse is Helena. Sylvester. I like this stone though. This nice one on the hill is Klaus Spreckels of the Spreckels Sugar Empire. He moved around the country after it arrived in the United States and started a few businesses, grocery store in South Carolina, then a brewery in San Francisco, until he entered the sugar business in the mid-1860s and dominated the Hawaiian sugar trade. In 1888, he opened the largest beet sugar factory in the U.S., named the Western Beet Sugar Company in Watsonville. 11 years later, he opened an even larger factory closer to the fields and named the new factory Spreckels Sugar Company. You guys have heard of Spreckels Sugar. This is just humongous. Up on a hill all by itself. This guy, whew, had the cash to burn, baby. That is for sure. This is beautiful. Klaus is right here. You can see through the glass, you probably can't. Right here on the right, I see his name on the faceplate. Insane. This thing is humongous, as you can see inside. Looks like there's a bunch of vacancies in here. Like they could have a few more in here. Yeah, we're gonna walk around this thing. This thing is just massive. You can get a better. If you hear gunshots off in the distance, there's a shooting range around here. No, I'm not in the middle of a war zone. Well, that's a better perspective. Let's walk around here. This thing is just massive, takes up so much room. This is the back side of it. There's a door on either side of it. You can see that a little bit better, that sculpture, that planter or whatever that is in the middle of the room. I see Georgette. Rosecrans. John Rosecrans in here as part of the family, I guess. So we got the spouse Anna, child John, child Adolf. Adolf was on the other side, I do believe, when we first looked in. Child Klaus Augustus and child Rudolph Spreckels. Huh, interesting. This thing is just awesome. This one, I don't think it's occupied yet. It looks like when I was over here last time, a while back, they were working over here, and they actually installed this. They were putting in something over here, and this is the finished product. I guess somebody had paid, looks like paid ahead of time to have this constructed for them and family or whatever the deal is, but this thing is freaking huge. Wow. Ah, here is the final resting place of Steve Silver, creator of Beach Blanket Babylon, the theatrical producer. It's a Beach Blanket Babylon was a San Francisco institution. It was a campy musical review with possibly large hats and has been on the board since 1974. It says here the artwork on his tombstone is subject of conflicting information. The Cypress Lawn Cemetery guidebook states that it's by Silver himself, but most sources indicate that it's by portrait artist Al Hirschfield. Interesting. Creator of Beach Blanket Babylon. sure you guys have heard of that. This is interesting. Well, that does it for this video. Got caught up in the moment here. I started showing like crypts and mausoleums also besides the stones. Found a lot of interesting people here. There's still way more interesting people in here to cover. I'll have to come back here at some different time in the near future and do another video. So thank you for joining me on this little adventure. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified of all of my future uploads, fellow explorers. Once again, it's been a pleasure. We'll catch up with you guys later and show you some more stuff. Peace out.